In fact, we even have a heat advisory for tomorrow that begins at noon and lasts through 7 p.m. It's not uncommon for us to have heat advisories in the summertime, but this is the first one this summer, so it's been a while since we've felt this kind of heat. Remember, a heat advisory means that heat index values could be at or above 105 degrees, and that is when the heat could become dangerous if you're outside for a long extended period of time. This heat advisory for tomorrow does cover west central Alabama. We're talking Marion, Lamar, Fayette, Tuscaloosa, Greene, Hale, Pickens, and Sumter County from noon through 7 p.m. And here's what we are going to feel like in some locations tomorrow during the afternoon. We are talking those heat index values in the triple digits in a lot of spots, especially those communities that are included in that heat advisory tomorrow. There will be just a handful of showers and storms to help provide some temporary relief from that heat. And that's what we've got going on today as well. Just a handful of showers and storms, nothing compared to the coverage we had earlier this week. But a few of these storms are on the heavier side. That's what happens sometimes this time of the year when we've got a lot of fuel for these. We've got the heat and the humidity for these to tap into. They could briefly turn strong. This is a stronger storm over southern Greene and southern Hale counties. This stretches from Bragville to Forkland towards Mason Bend, Wedgeworth. Everybody hearing really loud thunder and likely experiencing some torrential rainfall with that storm. Another one situated right over Reform, stretching towards Palmetto, Stansel, over towards Gordo. This is producing some loud thunder as well, and where you see the red, that indicates really heavy rainfall. And then I've been tracking a few spotty downpours near Jasper. This is just to the southeast of Jasper on Old Birmingham Highway, in between Boldo and the exit 65 on I-22 is where some of that heaviest rain is falling right now. Through the rest of the evening, storms will fade as we make it towards sunset once we lose that daytime heating. Then tomorrow we talked about an impact day for the heat. That means folks who are headed to rock the South, be sure you are drinking plenty of water if you are going to be out and about for the extended period of time. And we are looking at just a couple showers and storms possible tomorrow. Not a washout by any means. In fact, there will likely be a lot of locations that stay dry, and those that do stay totally dry are going to feel that heat. So that heat advisory starts for our westernmost communities right around lunchtime, and that's also when we start to see a few spotty storms develop. Those will be hit and miss through about 3 p.m. and at that point we'll have quite a few locations that likely feel like the triple digits. Storms ongoing in a few locations through 6 p.m. and then once we lose that daytime heating, those storms will be fading away Saturday evening. For Sunday, we don't have a heat advisory yet. Would not be surprised, though, if we do have a heat advisory extended to include more communities on Sunday, because we're looking at a very similar forecast. We've got a ridge of high pressure in control of our weekend weather, and that means not much in the way of storm coverage, but we will have a high heat and humidity values. And when you factor those together, there are likely to be a lot of locations that feel like the triple digits on Sunday as well. We could even have a few spots that feel like 105 or above. So here's our feels like temperatures for Sunday. Kind of a similar setup to tomorrow. We've got a lot of spots feeling like the triple digits. A few spots could even exceed 105. So just keep in mind we might be adding Sunday as an impact day as well. And looking towards next week, really not much of a change. This time of year, not uncommon for us to kind of get in one of these patterns where we're stuck with the heat and humidity. We will have the daily chance of a few thunderstorms. That mainly comes during the afternoon and evening, but you are not guaranteed a cooling shower or storm each day. Look at those temperatures too as we get towards the middle of next week. Humidity still with us. Temperatures approaching the middle 90s, and it is certain to feel like the triple digits in some locations.